Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Nigeria joined most countries of the world in adopting modern correctional alternatives to incarceration or imprisonment, including non-custodial measures. The House is aware that the Eastern Act situates the workforce of the service as the single most important resource available to the correctional system and thus prioritize the welfare of these officers and men in line with the international best practice to propel them to optimal performance. The House is therefore disturbed that despite the Act and increase in budgetary allocations to the Nigerian Correctional Service to drive its renewed mandate, the tempo and quality of service have remained the same, if not retrogressing. The House is therefore worried that working conditions of staff and inmates' welfare have deteriorated, notwithstanding the over 165 billion budget allocations to the service in the last 2 years. The House therefore observed that the armed squad unit of the service still parade obsolete and substandard weapons, despite over 1 billion budget provision for prison biometrics, arms, and ammunition in the 2020-2021 capital budget, thus impeding its ability to deter, prevent, or respond effectively to both internal and external threats. The House is aware of the deaths of correctional officers and men across the country following attacks either on escort vehicles or on custodial facilities. The House also observed that staff still buys or makes their uniform till date, regardless of the huge budgetary allocations provided for this purpose. Provision of uniform for inmates is non-existent in most custodial centers. The House further observed that in addition to allegations of non-utilization of budget allocations in the manner prescribed by National Assembly and administrative incompetence of drivers of the change in the rebranded service, there are also claims of unscrupulous staff promotion, denial of rights and benefits, including hazard and duty toll allowances leveled against the management of the service. The House is concerned that the moralizing effects of these allegations, given increasing evidences of susceptible of some officers and men compromising security of custodial facilities, might worsen violations of these facilities and current security challenges in the country. The House is also concerned that the appalling state of custodial facilities and general welfare of inmates post-NC National Correction Service Act is worrisome and requires immediate attention. The House therefore resolves to mandate the Committee on Reformatory Institutions to investigate these allegations and report back to the House within 8 weeks for further legislative action. Mr. Speaker, I so move.
My name is Honorable Victor Mela Danzaria. I represent the people of Balanga Bindi Referral Constituency. I'm from Gombe State, Mr. Speaker. I rise, Mr. Speaker, to support the motion heavily moved by the minority leader. I so second.
Anybody want to speak against? Okay, Honorable the Chief Whip.
Justice should not only be done, but should be seen manifestly to have been done. This referral is going to the Committee on Reformation, of which it is headed by Honorable Anayo Edwin, and he is the one who seconded the motion. That means he has already descended into the arena. Justice cannot be fairly dispensed. As such, for justice not only to be done, but should be seen manifestly to have been done, there is need for him to recluse himself from the leadership of this committee, because he has already descended himself into the
by seconding the motion.
By seconding the motion.
The motion for investigation.
Yes.
Well, he hasn't made up his mind on whether anybody is culpable.
Exactly, sir.
It's different from what happened yesterday. Yesterday, the chairman of customs made his position known. It was very clear. And in this case, The chairman, reformatory, did not even raise his hand to second. I was the one that asked him to second. All right. So we'll put the question. Those in favor, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. Ayes have it.